everybody. Welcome to another episode of Korek Fizikal. Hari ni aku ada special guest, Takahara Suiko. So macam biasa, aku akan sembang muzik dengan Taka, and then after that kita akan biar Taka untuk mengorek all the physical releases yang ada dekat Teenage Hit Records SS40 Subang Jaya. Ready?
Ready.
Let's do this. So Taka, what's new?
What's new? We just got back from our European tour. We are currently on our album tour dekat Malaysia. And then we're going to Indonesia September. A Java Island tour. Dan hujung tahun kita pergi Thailand.
I'm curious, macam mana, how did you get all these international shows?
It's from our agent actually. Kita orang pergi South Korea for this festival, Zandari Festa. It's basically a showcase festival. What that means is it's not like apa laneway ke apa. Like you go there and then you contact all booking agents and festival directors to come and watch your show. And then they decide lah macam what they want to do with you. And waktu tu kita orang macam last minute juga sebab like 2 days before leaving for Korea, kita orang ada like a mini Indonesia tour. First tu macam dah masa 2 hari tu oh shit, nak buat apa ni kat Korea, because we need to like contact all the agents, but dia bagi list of booking agents and directors tau. So what do you do with this list? So I decided to like just like stitch up a video or like a video resume 50 saat and then like blast it. Let's just like spam to everyone. And biasanya diorang takkan layan orang because it's so last minute, because they already planned the schedule like weeks ahead. But because of that video, 5 of them came and one of them was our booking agent, Jerome. And he basically macam send us off to Europe twice. Last year dengan this year.
Booking agent ni, maybe ramai yang tak faham konsep booking agent kat Malaysia ni kot. I mean, can you,
Sebab Malaysia tak ada. Booking agent ni is basically macam why a lot of bands have a lot of shows at a lot of places is because of booking agent. So kerja booking agent tu ialah mencari show untuk band perform, untuk band play. And Malaysia, like how we do it is kita tunggu organizer untuk invite baru kita pergi. Dia bukan macam okay, aku ada booking agent and aku nak perform dekat bulan ni, aku nak perform dekat Semenanjung Malaysia, bulan depan nak perform dekat Sabah Sarawak. Dia tak ada, we don't have that. So that booking agent punya purpose is to do that in Europe, and also they're sort of like tastemakers also, sebab diorang yang akan propose dekat festival director, festival programmers, like macam okay, you have to put this band on your lineup this year because they will fit the theme lah apa semua tu. So that's they are basically the curators that decides what goes on stage. They introduce the programmers to new things.
To link up with an agent, what would be the best way?
There are 2 ways lah. So satu ialah sebab kita macam we don't have resources to like go just to any showcase festival macam South by Southwest or Zandari. If you have money, you go to Zandari because it's much smaller than SXSW. So like go to Zandari. I think Zandari ada, Singapore ada Music Matters kot. Like there are a few showcase festivals you can go to. Another option is for you to do research. So let's say like you're a punk band, you just Google booking agent punk, and then like you find there's a list. It's better for you to like go to a booking agent that suits your genre instead of going to macam pop punya booking agent and then like you're a punk band and you want to go. There's no point. Yeah, that's basically it.
Good tips untuk band-band mana yang tak tahu. How was it?
I think it was nice. They're very receptive. I think because macam because our agent knows and also don't know like where to put us. Even in Europe, I thought we had a place, but we don't. Sebab kat Malaysia macam we've been told, a lot of organisers kata macam we don't know where to place you. Macam like gig punk ke gig tu waktu kita baru keluar macam where do we place you? Sebab korang ada lagu rap, ada lagu ballad, kan. And the same thing applied in Europe as well. Like he told us, kita ada borak dengan dia and he told us the same thing. Macam, oh shit, we even with in this vast continent we still have that problem. But it's a good thing because macam we change from basically we keep the audience alive throughout the performance because we don't have just one genre playing the entire 75 minutes. Or like 45 minutes and yeah, it's been receptive. And I also noticed macam in festivals like they don't really listen to the songs, they enjoy the experience. I saw a video somewhere macam dia kata macam most people, I think 50% of people who attend festivals attend it for the experience, not for the lineup, which is macam that's a bit sad, but at the same time it makes sense because you don't experience festivals on Instagram. You experience festivals at festivals, although you post about it on Instagram lah. So it was a fun experience, and like a lot of people macam came up to us, "Oh, you guys are great." So okay, kita jadi rockstar je dekat ada satu festival. Like the last show that we performed in dekat San Simon, dekat it's a small island now, San Simon. dekat Spain. Kita nak pergi cari makan ni. And then like every step ada je orang stop, boleh ambil gambar. Saya nak pergi sini. Jadi rockstar kejap lah.
Nice.
The best lah. Oh yeah, best.
Anyway, the new album.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Oh. Okay.
First, what the significance of your title?
Okay, I think it started from the previous album. Previous album tajuk dia ialah Hikayat Perawan Majnun. Originally saya nak title dia Hikayat Nona Gila. Tapi sebab I was under a label. Past tense. They had a PR person and dia kata macam, oh susah lah nak market ni dekat mainstream. So okay lah, fine. Tukar ke Perawan Majnun. It's essentially the same meaning but just like different wording lah. And dia lepaskan macam, oh, okay. And then I sort of like wanted to carry that forward with this album also, macam that hikayat thing. And for this one, Gundik Bersama punya synonym ialah pelacur muzik. Because the entire album is basically based on someone calling me a pelacur muzik. Oh, bercerita ke?
Boleh cerita. Okay, just go.
Okay, cerita dia ialah, this was back in 2014 and we just released an album. Ada orang dari like another negeri nak invite kita orang datang. And then dia kata macam, we don't have money to pay you. All the bands are from KL also, so we're not going to pay you. I hope that you do it for the arts. But we're going to ticket the entry, and if we have enough ticket money, then we will distribute it to the bands. Faham like? Macam event kau hanya berfungsi bila ada band-band ni. Betul lah. Orang hanya akan datang because of these bands. So why are you not paying these bands? Like basically, essentially we're giving you our service. And I was being a petty ass bitch waktu tu. Macam okay, aku screen cap tapi macam adalah like hitamkan nama dia, email dia semua kan. Screen cap and then post it on Facebook. And then someone replied to that saying macam, inilah dia pelacur muzik. Bila orang suruh buat perform tanpa, basically macam doing art but you want money. Macam, dog, I have bandmates who are full-time musicians. Like, they need to makan also. Like, not just macam, takkan buat show free every time, man. And then, so that got a lot of traction. And then, it was heated. It was a heated discussion. Because you called me a pelacur music. Then, how can I not get angry? And then, I got angry. And then, but at the same time, I was like, shit, that's such a great phrase, tau. Macam, pelacur music. Then, I ended up writing a song. And then, from that song, I made an album.
Musically pula, this one lagi... what's the word? Sebenarnya lagi mencabar.
Kucak-kacir. Yes.
Bukan kucak-kacir. I won't say kucak-kacir. Dia lagi mencabar compared to the first one. Intentionally ke macam mana?
I think it's sort of intentional. So basically the idea of the album is a concept. Konsep dia lah dari lagu pertama sampai lagu last is basically a movie but in the form of songs. So each song is a scene of the movie. And kira the climax of the movie is pelacur music sebab tu lagu dia ke-9 out of 12 kan. It was intentional sebab sebelum tu, I think during the process of writing the album, macam saya dengar banyak gila Kimbra punya second album, The Golden Echo dengan Kendrick Lamar punya To Pimp a Butterfly. And from To Pimp a Butterfly, what he did was macam for every 2-3 songs, dia akan like say a line of a poem. Have you listened?
Yeah.
Macam line of a poem, and then macam lagu ketiga dia tambah line, and then macam by the end of it, like he basically recited the whole poem, and I was like, this is so great. And then that was like when I was introduced to concept albums, basically through To Pimp a Butterfly. I guess the song punya arrangement apa semua tu because TVS is already chaotic live, and my mind is also chaotic also, and the bandmates are just like happy to play like so many different genres even in one song. So that's why the entire album, like each song is a different animal on its own. So that's why it's like that. Like, it's sort of intentional.
Was it also reactional to the first album?
I think yes, it is. I was frustrated. So waktu tu macam when I joined Kasih Gegar, that was the first time I recorded using a metronome. That was the first time I was exposed to proper production. Macam pergi studio, kena pakai headphone apa semua kan. And because before that, I was just like recording shit on YouTube and then just upload like random things kan. So when I was exposed to that, I was like, oh okay, now I know the ins and outs. Cuma waktu tu saya still tak tahu like how to macam take over the wheel when it comes to the production. Macam there's a digital audio workstation, macam dia pakai Ableton. I didn't know how to use that. So I didn't know how to convey my ideas. So after that, I got frustrated. Like album dah keluar kan, I got frustrated. And then I decided to, okay, aku nak study Ableton. And then after studying Ableton, that's when I get to macam properly convey the sounds that I want to convey with this album. I feel like.
What is your reaction macam kalau tengok rata-rata, right? Dia punya feedback to this album. I think J1 cakap, oh, you are the queen of indie rock.
Wah!
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, what does this like macam praises mean to you?
I feel like it's dangerous. I feel like they're talking about someone else. They're not talking about me. They're talking about someone else. Because I feel, first of all, I feel like everything that I write is not from me. I'm just a vessel. Because these songs need to be embodied as soon as possible. So my job is just to get it done. Just to macam keluarkan benda ni lah. But also, I guess, having Asian parents, tiger parents macam, nothing is ever enough. Sorry ma, I love you. No, but it's like, I think it's everyone's macam feeling like you don't accept praises easily. Macam just like, are you sure that's me? I have that. I still have that. And I like having that because it sort of like keeps me grounded.
It's a very challenging album tau. Bukan semua orang boleh appreciate. But in terms of reaction, macam semua orang boleh appreciate. So,
well, I think it was, kita orang dah lepas keluar album kot. Last keluar album like 2014. Now 2019. Macam 5 years man in the waiting. So they was just like waiting for it.
But still, people buy album the moment they believe it's a good album. I mean, orang tak beli sebab aku dah ada first album, second album aku kena beli. It doesn't work that way. Stop being humble.
Dia beli sebab tak ada kat Spotify.
So is that an intentional move ke macam mana?
Yes, it's intentional because I strongly believe in physical sales, but also I understand macam I need to keep up with the times. So macam Spotify, kita ada lagu tu kat Spotify tapi hanya dekat luar Malaysia. So like whoever that is in Malaysia can like buy the album. And also if you buy the album, you get all the fancy things that comes with the album. Because I want you to macam hold it, sit down, read the lyrics and macam enjoy it lah as it is. Kalau tak macam you just listen to songs kan.
Okay, lepas ni kita akan sembang lagi. Kita akan tanya Taka dia punya first music dia beli and so much more. Okay Taka, the first album yang kau beli, pakai duit sendiri?
Oh, pakai duit sendiri. Ingat pakai duit mak. Tapi tak kira, nak cakap juga. Yang pakai duit mak, Raihan, puji-pujian.
Serius
Waktu baru keluar. Because everyone was listening to Raihan. So saya dengar Raihan. And then I had saya ingat saya dengar Raihan sampai Demi Masa punya album kot.
Memang follow lah?
Follow lah. There's a nasyid kan. Tak alim kan. And also I had a nasyid face also. Tapi yang pakai duit sendiri, Silang 7 ni kot. 07 Des. I actually enjoyed the album throughout. And then sebab saya duduk asrama, saya bawa kaset. Tak mampu beli CD mahal. Kaset bawa pergi asrama. And then like my cassette player ada apa yang butang boleh rekod tau. Kawan saya pergi tekan butang rekod tu, lepas tu dia pergi bebel kat mendalam tu. Macam sial gila. Sakit hati dah. Lagu yang best tau, tengok lagu apa.
You were exposed to music by who?
My earliest memory, I was dancing atas katil, I think umur 4 tahun atau 3 tahun. Dekat lagu KRU Awas. Sebab kakak saya like 9 tahun lagi tua. She was 1981, abang saya 87. I'm 90. So macam all my music exposures I got from them lah. Macam hip hop saya dengar daripada abang saya. So like he had this phase, I think. I don't know how he got the parental advisory yang dia mencarut kan. Dia ada kaset tu. Yang tak ada filter tu. And then he was playing it like kuat-kuat dekat rumah tu. Macam how does this happen? Like with knowing our parents kan. I don't know how he did it. And then kakak saya I think dia dengar apa yang semua orang yang lahir 80s dengar, which is like Nirvana, Oasis. Saya dapat tempias lah, Linkin Park sikit.
Masa tu you absorb all this lah.
Yes.
The one that yang you rasa betul-betul macam ada impact lekat dekat you?
I think tak sangat. Tapi like it happened like over the years. I also had the Japanese phase. Tapi yang Japanese phase tu basically macam everything from hip hop to pop to rock that is in Japanese saya dengar. So macam itu kita tak kira lah. Like basically a broad spectrum. But when I listen to hip hop again, was 2011 or 12 or 13-ish. That's when I came back daripada study Jepun and then I was listen extensively to local hip hop, macam underground hip hop, macam La Wala Familia, Bad Cave.
The music or album or song yang buat you want to pick up instrument?
It wasn't a song. What made me want to pick up an instrument is just music in general. Kita tak ada piano kat rumah, and my mother was like, again, Ma, I love you. This is not a bad thing. Macam it's just like how I grew up with. My mother was like telling us macam focus on our studies, don't focus on extracurricular activities. So macam the only outlet that I had was waktu tu darjah 3. Tahun 1999 kan ada monophonic phone kan. Bapak saya ada phone tu, and then I just use that phone and then start composing. Kan boleh compose ringtone sendiri kan. I use that to just this is my only outlet. This is how I compose songs. Until darjah 6 yang kita start belajar recorder kat sekolah tu, that's when okay, this is my first proper instrument. And then waktu tu macam bila cikgu ajar dah macam okay, dah boleh main semua benda, and then I got bored. Then I started playing like all the Hindi songs.
On recorder?
On recorder. And then macam orang request lah, weh boleh tak kau main lagu ni? Macam okay, cari and then main.
After recorder?
I got a keyboard piano keyboard waktu umur saya 15. Tapi waktu saya dah kat asrama. I've never told my parents of my interest in music. Dia macam setiap kali saya pergi rumah kawan beraya and kawan tu macam ada piano kan. The first thing I would do, bukan salam mak diorang, pergi kat piano dulu. Pergi piano main-main lah because I don't have this at home. And then some reason waktu umur 15 tu kita orang pergi kedai Yamaha and then bapak saya macam belikan saya keyboard. I don't know why. I never told him. I don't know if like he was talking to other parents ke apa kan. I don't think so. It's very unlikely. So yeah, he bought me. Tapi saya tak boleh main lah because pergi asrama. That was my first instrument. Also, the only time when I get to like go in depth with the keyboard was bila dah habis SPM. Tu pun sebab revenge tau. The revenge story was waktu dah nak SPM and then I wanted a guitar. Sebab kawan saya dia bawa gitar secara haram di asrama. Dia cakap, ikunya dia main gitar kan. And then I tried a bit. Oh, susahnya main gitar. Tapi like I need to play this thing often lah kan. And then pergilah check dekat kedai like kedai like, pergi outing sekolah ni ada kedai macam ala supermarket kan. Dia jual ada gitar RM70. Then I called my mother because I'm so used to asking my mother for permission. Macam, "Ma, boleh tak nak beli gitar? Nanti tong-tong duit dengan my brother lah." Padahal abang saya dekat negeri lain. Dia dekat uni. And then macam, "Tak boleh, you have to study first. You have a keyboard at home macam mengumpul habuk apa semua tu." Macam, "Okay, fine." Habis SPM, every single night after that, I turn full volume main keyboard. It's just like annoying my parents. Macam, "Why so loud?" Macam, "I don't care. You won't let me buy a guitar."
So what made you want to write?
What made me want to write music? I think waktu the revenge period tu. Macam I don't know what to play. Sebab dia ada dalam apa Casio ke Yamaha keyboard tu dia ada macam preset tau. You can learn songs. Tapi macam it's so frustrating to follow because macam shit, kenapa ni betul, kenapa ni salah kan? Macam kenapa kena ikut benda tu. So I was sort of like questioning the keyboard macam aku tak nak ikut kau. So I start like composing. Sekali aku nak main macam ni, aku nak main pakai satu tangan, nak main pakai tangan kiri. So like that I don't put myself those boundaries because no one told me there were boundaries. Macam, kau kena main piano pakai dua tangan. Kau kena main macam ni. Kau tak boleh main macam ni. You know? Well, technically you can play any way you like lah. But if you ask anyone who plays piano, who macam does not have an idea how to play piano, they would like, ini cara nak main piano. Kena main dua tangan. Betul tak? Macam main gitar kena main macam ni. You cannot play gitar like baringkan gitar and then main macam tu. Betul tak? Like that's the common knowledge lah.
So you were lucky lah.
Yeah, I was lucky that I was not exposed to other people.
The first local album yang buat cakap, I want to write music, I want to be like them.
Yang boleh saya ingat sekarang Go Gorilla. Kira The Venopia Solitude start 2009 and then Go Gorilla keluar 2011 12
around that time.
12
Lepas Versus.
So macam I was already writing and macam writing bodoh-bodoh and like sad shit. Macam pathetic shit lah. And then bila balik Malaysia and then I think I started following the weekend session juga. And then dengar macam banyak. I think the weekend session exposed me to a lot of musicians. But the album that changed my perception when it comes to production apa semua tu ialah Go Gorilla punya Black Box. Sebab bila dengar tu macam mampus aku nak give up music. Macam biarlah. Tapi that was also the album that convinced me to join Kasih Gegar Entertainment.
So macam daripada your early stuff just you alone. Macam mana dia boleh terband? Terband. Dia terband sebab sebab join KGE Kasih Gegar Entertainment. They had sessionist yang memang perform dengan Aizat. And because I was with them as well. And waktu tu Amir Jari ada juga. So like all the sessionists would perform for Aizat, Amir and for myself. That's how I got a band. And then after leaving the label macam Ruvi apa semua tu, Ruvi, Bijan, Kemat semua dia orang ada kenal like other musicians and they start like roping in people. How did you end up to that Venopian sound? Macam mana boleh sampai ke situ?
Faham.
You know, sebab some people macam kalau you dengar ni dapat, tapi macam you because of that kain putih tu. Macam mana kau boleh sampai ke situ?
Saya rasa kain putih tu di chart over the years. Macam contohnya waktu ada zaman telenovela Maria Mercedes, Betty La Fea apa semua tu kan. I was like also listening to those songs. Then Hindi movies. Then ada Cantonese pukul 7 petang kat DVD ke. And then I had a Japanese face. Tengok anime, dengar lagu Jepun apa semua tu. I had a Korean face. Ni dia ikut kronologi kan. And then ada nasyid face. Dan antara Japanese face tu ada nasyid face juga. Sebab kat asrama macam for some reason we had to do like nasyid competition antara kelas and I have to be the singer every time, so I don't know why. Padahal saya tak nyanyi tu. Macam mampus lah, nyanyi je lah. But because of that, like I learned a lot of other nasyid songs aside from Raihan and Saujana and Rabani, the big three kan. Ada UNIC, ada like ada nasyid groups from that nasyid competition. Dan dengar ada nasyid Face, and then kembali ke Lurah Jahanam, iaitu Japanese, and then Korean, and then after school I think I got tired of all those things. And I started listening to European bands. Macam ada dua French bands I listen to, 2 German bands, 2 Italian bands, like Marta Sui to be, apa lagi ya, Verdena. Padahal those semua like macam old bands that started in 1990s, like early 2000s semua tu. But I listen to them. I don't know, macam dia cari kat Last FM lah. Macam bands from France, band from German. Because I think the beauty of listening to bands from other countries that speak other language is macam, even if it's the same song, it feels fresh because it's not English or Malay. You're also learning like another language, and that's the beauty of listening to same band but different language lah. And then lepas dah sampai Jepun, baru saya dengar, macam I discovered like the weekend session, and then macam, oh, kat Malaysia ada band-band ni punya. Like I was like out of the loop waktu Seven Collar, Couple apa semua tu. I was completely out of the loop. So bila macam budak-budak ni nyanyi lagu Couple, macam lagu aku tak tahu lagu ni. Dia jadi outcast sikit lah, sedih lah. Tapi
tak adalah outcast, which is kalau I think if you look on the flip side, that gives you that freedom lah to come up with whatever that you want.
Yes, it's true. It's useful as a creator, but lonely as a consumer.
Faham. I still don't get how. Macam mana, how did you get to that point? The kegilaan tu, like macam
I believe in not having one kiblat. Macam everything that I've consumed over the years affected my writing now, and still affects my writing now. Macam dalam satu lagu kat album kan, HGB kan, it was based off of a Hindi song. Tapi macam with different time signature 5/4. Like the Hindi song it's from a film. I was like so into that song, and macam how the song fits well with the scene in the film. Macam I was listening to that song macam incessantly for like entire weeks, and then macam, okay, I need to write a song based on this song lah. And then I wrote that song. So it's a mixture of everything that I've listened to over the years. Because I have a memory of a goldfish. Semua benda yang saya macam kononnya ingat, saya dah tak ingat dah sekarang. Like kalau tanya macam, apa lagu yang kau selalu dengar like waktu kau 17 tahun? Like I don't remember. A lot of things I forget, which is good, but also bad. Because macam, kau semua benda tak ingat. Dia selalu kena marah dengan mak macam, why don't you remember everything? Sorry ma, again. I love you.
How do you listen to music?
Now or back then?
Ada dua phase.
Ada dua phase.
Back then dengan now.
So back then, I think I listen to, macam saya cakap tadi, yang saya dengar because of the language, so that it's fresher. And then sebab movies and dramas, films that we watch lah. And Jepun sebab, I think Japanese face tu dengan Korean face yang menarik lah. Sebab macam, you know, like certain sounds and certain lines that makes it sound, you know that this is a Japanese band that works on this song. Benda tu macam pangkalan saya lebih pada situ, more than like English songs dekat hits ke apa. And now cara saya dengar ialah, because I know production, I think the dangers of knowing production is you start listening to things technically, so you don't enjoy songs anymore. So when a song is technically challenging, that's when I enjoy it. Macam, oh shit, apa dia buat tu, apa bunyi yang dia pakai, you know, those, how many layers does it need to get this song to work? Yeah, which is tiring sebenarnya. Macam, I want to just listen to songs, to enjoy song. Tapi at the same time, like, I know this is the repercussions of nak sangat belajar production lah. Jadi macam tu.
Your first music crush siapa?
Jason Mraz.
Because of the song or because of the look?
Because of the lyrics. Because he's a master of wordplay. Saya suka gila album dia yang first. Sebab waktu tu dia tak jual lagi kat Malaysia. Kakak saya study kat US. So macam saya minta kakak saya belikan kan. Dia bawa balik. Dan dengar macam the entire thing, and I feel like it's a wholesome album because, you know, the things that I listen to radio macam you can already guess line apa dia nak cakap lepas ni. Faham tak? Like the vocabulary that you use, that macam these are the standard vocabularies that you use if you want to get a songs on the radio. Tapi with Jason Mraz, he started like macam cramming all these words into this very short, like 3 to 5 minute song. And I feel like that's beautiful lah.
Band tak ada?
Band Asian Kung Fu generation. Dia like I don't know what rock, tapi dia J-rock lah.
Oh, J-rock, okay.
Kira macam lagu anime, dia orang lah kepala dia. Ada satu time tu like, saya study kat Jepun kan. They had a concert an hour away from my college. I couldn't go sebab curfew. And saya jenis macam tak berani nak melanggar curfew. So macam, shit, they're performing here. It's so close.
So tak dapat tengok until today?
Pasrah lah. Macam Kimbra datang Malaysia. Dia perform kat Go Vibes ke Urbanscapes. Pada masa yang sama ada AIM. Tahun tu juga mak saya nak pergi. Macam, shit, terfaham. Kimbra out. It's like, she's like basically my goddess. And I couldn't go. It's so sad. Again, Ma, I love you so much. I love you so much. My principle now is, if I don't get to see them live, I hope to perform with them on the same stage live.
Ada tak local album yang bila you dengar, yang baru-baru ni, yang you dengar you macam
Ada, Last. Weh, sial lah, bodoh lah Last. I hate you guys. Waktu tu dia orang baru drop and we were in the midst of completing the album. And then macam bila dengar, sebab waktu tu Anwar duk dengar Last kan. Macam, siapa ni? Best gila band ni. Macam Last. What? Last? Shit! And then terus macam tune out tau. Macam, awak jangan pasang Last dalam kereta. And then I think dah habis album tu kot. And a month after that baru macam start dengar sikit-sikit. Sebab I know if I listen to Last, it will affect bukan affect the writing lah. I think it will affect the macam,
it will delay the album lah.
It will delay the album. It will definitely delay the album. It will affect my macam my self-esteem. Weh, baik tu album tu.
Yeah, I know. I know. Dia album dia orang, album you dengan Salam punya.
Okay.
Top 3. On record. Ya, dia selalu tanya. Ini clickbait ke? No, on record. I'm saying it on record.
Okay.
Okay, lepas ni kita akan biar Taka mengurik, tengok apa hasil-hasil korekannya.
Rufus Wainwright. I wanted to listen to this album, I think. Sebab saya dengar lagu Rufus Wainwright, album yang sebelum ni. Tapi ada, like how I stumbled upon Rufus Wainwright, I was listening to a cover of a YouTube musician. Nama dia Natalie Dawn. Dia cover lagu Cigarettes and Chocolate Milk. Lepas tu dia tu dengar macam best ni lagu ni. And then dengar Rufus Wainwright. I was like, shit. I think why I adore him is because dia macam nyanyi malas, tapi dia punya melody tu macam dia masuk keluar like minor and major masuk balik macam you think it's going to be happy but nope, it's going to be downhill from here.
So the journey tu dia bawa you into this journey.
With his vocals and a piano. And that's all he did. Macam he doesn't need to like put like other instruments to make it like that. I like his composition. Mamat ni ialah penyebab. I think he nudges TVS to sound more Melayu. Sebab ada satu cerita dia lah. Okay, it's not about this album lah. Dia pasal apa album dia first tu? Halimran eh? Yang ada Tiada Kata Cantik Bahasa. Okay, yang tu bila dengar lagu tu, oh shit, oh my god, like you can do this to a P. Ramlee song, like you make it sound fresh. For me, and saya tak dengar Butterfingers, so macam everyone was like listening to Butterfingers and I don't listen to Butterfingers. Not that I don't want to. I was like outside of that era. What he did, this thing called Mencari Nusantara. Dia suruh macam KGE untuk hantar Aizat, tapi Aizat tak free waktu tu, so dia send me instead. And they send me to Melaka. So Melaka ialah Dondang Sayang lah. So saya dengan Ruvi. So Ruvi is basically the arranger and I'm the artist kan. We spend like 2 days to study Dondang Sayang, the first day. And then the next day to just like perform Dondang Sayang dengan style TVS. The night, like upon learning Dondang Sayang, sebab saya tak tahu music, like I don't know music shit, I don't know how to read music. So bila macam tengah nak study ni, I got so stressed out, I cried. Really? I cried the entire night. So aku tak faham sebab susah. Dondang Sayang punya music arrangement or something like that. It's actually difficult to understand. Even to this day, bandmate saya semua tak hafal Dondang Sayang. As in our arrangement of it lah. Because it requires macam you need to, okay, dah habis phrase ni, nak kena repeat daripada phrase tu. Tapi kena repeat di tengah. Kena repeat di tengah sampai habis. And then repeat balik di awal. So dia macam ada that repetition that you need a score to be attentive to lah in order to perform that song. So after crying and then macam Ruby macam convince macam Taka, you can do it. Macam okay, it's okay. And then I terus tulis lagu lah. Dia punca lah, Mamat ni punca lah. He nudged us into that direction. I mean, we're heading there anyway. Tapi dia macam
faham.
Then we fall down a cliff. It was a stressful day, but
berbaloi lah.
Berbaloi lah. Tangisan tu berbaloi lah. We cannot go without talking about this. I think what Yuna did for the ladies in this country is, you know, she dreamt big enough and she bothered to go Like it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of money, but she go anyway. I have macam mana, I have some qualms with her writings. The first 2 albums macam kan dia ada EP Coffee kan. EP tu saya rasa baik gila. And then she put out Yuna first album tu kan, which sounded very innocent lah. This doesn't sound like she's giving it enough. And Nocturnal, I was like frustrated because the lyrics macam, what happened to your vocabulary? No shade, but macam there was a lot of repeating lines throughout the album. I was frustrated by that because I know she can write better. And Chapters came out. So Chapters waktu macam I feel like Chapters should have been the first album because it's the right amount of macam growth. Like you're still growing, but it's just the right amount of influences that you've applied into your works for it to be your debut album in the US. And Rouge is a good follow up lah basically. Rouge banyak gila collaboration, 7 Yeah, what do you think of this, Che?
Wah, dia bilang Rouge is an album yang macam dia dah jumpa dia punya footing.
Yes. Yes.
Melody wise lebih lean kepada Chapters lah.
Chapters mungkin Chapters sebab dia heartbroken tu.
Ya, maybe I suka lagu-lagu sedih kot. Could be that.
Just such a sadist. Okay, tu je apa? Siti. Ni bukan album lagu-lagu irama etnik kreatif dia kan. Tapi saya rasa if you don't grow up listening to Siti, then do you even live in Malaysia?
Bukan.
Soviet Kitsch, Regina Spektor.
Ni first album ya? Ke second?
Ni second. Dia sebelum dia dah jadi macam a bit mainstream. Saya rasa album ni best sebab dia macam mana? Dia mana-mana lagu Your Honor. Tajuk lagu Your Honor. I kiss your lips and it tasted black. Dia nyanyi macam tu. So what? You can actually do that. So she introduced me to like, kau tak payah nyanyi macam Siti Nurhaliza pun. Just sing whatever you feel like. And you can just like talk about carbon monoxide, ode to divorce, you know, Your Honor. Yang Your Honor tu dalam lagu tu dia cakap pasal dia ada like a bag of frozen peas yang dia letak dekat boyfriend dia sebab boyfriend dia gaduh dengan seorang mamat ni sebab mamat tu kutuk pindah. Lagu tu macam lagu bodoh tapi it's because of that, it sort of like introduced me to a different kind of writing. You don't have to write about love. Waktu awal ni, I think she was what people call anti-folk. I don't know what that means, tapi macam anti-folk tu, it's not your usual folk lah. Kimya Dawson, Regina Spektor. Album ni ialah album cubaan Anwar untuk mengorak saya dan saya mengorak Anwar gitu. Sebab waktu tu saya study kat Jepun and he was studying in Australia. And then macam tanya dia like you know sesi perkenalan macam what you listen to semua tu, and then cakap dia dengar Arctic Monkeys. And then I was like waktu saya tengah jalan-jalan and then visit like record store. And jumpa Arctic Monkeys and then tanya macam what album should I listen to and then dia suggest Favourite Worst Nightmare. So macam dengar. And dia macam dia setiap kali dengar macam ingat dia. But it's also an introduction to my introduction to Arctic Monkeys lah. And then dia duk dengar ni juga banyak kali gila. And he was like very, sebab setiap kali masuk kereta dia akan pasang nalai macam okay, layan ke dua-dua ni.
So okay, ni album percintaan.
Album percintaan. Tame Impala, ni pun album percintaan juga. We listen to this during our honeymoon road trip. Kita road trip macam dari Langkawi dan turun like pergi Port Dickson semua tu kan. Dan kita dengar. Waktu tu dia orang baru keluar kot. Tame Impala, ni macam dengar. Padahal it's about like break up. And we were like on our honeymoon macam tak apa. Lagu the best. I think the beauty of Tame Impala is macam dia repeat dia punya phrasing dalam music tu. But it doesn't get boring. I always wanted to do that, but I feel like if I repeat stuff, I would bore myself. So I only appreciate people who can do that beautifully. And dia main semua benda sendiri macam sial lah main. Stress doh. Tahu lah macam ni. Black Panther the album. This, well, I guess the main reason why I listen to this, not because of the movie, but because of Kendrick. Sebab Kendrick yang curate the track listing.
What do you think of Kendrick?
What do I think of Kendrick? Kendrick, I think is he influenced me enough for me to write an entire concept album. So macam he's a beautiful human being who is very compassionate and macam he cares enough about he cares a lot about his community, and he knows that macam cakap pasal Compton, it's a turbulous neighborhood yang ada 2 gang kan. But he's there to just macam let's not focus on the gang issues, let's focus on the stem of it, like what caused this gang issue, which is macam the inequality lah. We have to get out of Compton in order to change Compton or something like that lah. Lepas tu macam every time Kendrick drop something, saya dengan Anwar will always like look forward to it. Oh, one reason why I listen to Kendrick, kenapa saya dengar To Pimp a Butterfly, saya baru balik Jepun lah, and then kita borak apa macam dating tapi secret kan. And then he was like, every time he talk about Kendrick, he lit up. Mata dia bersinar. I was like, who is this Kendrick Lamar? Who is this To Pimp a Butterfly? I got jealous over an album. So macam dia try dengar, and I dengar macam oh shit. Now I fell in love with it too. And another thing that Anwar cakap that he noticed, that he listens to hip hop also. Dia kata what Kendrick does is, and what other people don't do, is he has a lot of different voices. Like in one album macam either To Pimp atau Good Kid, Mad City, and what he does is each song dia macam ditukar dia punya style. And not a lot of rappers do that. Kendrick, he changes depending on the narrative and what is the story about. Cheesy tapi cannot deny lah. Adele, I didn't listen to her earlier albums. I only listen to this sebab again road trip honeymoon song Anwar banyak punca lah. This is also now my vocal warm up album because something about her vocals yang membuatkan macam if you need to sing Adele, you have to open up your vocal to vocal cords.
You listen to Bjork tak?
A lot of people say I sound like Bjork, but I don't listen to Bjork.
Bjork, you check out this album Vespertine. Bukan Vespertine, Modula. Album ni was constructed from dia punya voice.
Oh shit.
The music, melody semua from dia punya voice. I can't remember what it called. Aku Google jalannya. Apa nama dia?
I know I should listen to Bjork. A lot of people have said I sound like Bjork. I look like Bjork.
It's not about sound, it's about how they manipulate dia punya voice.
Oh, voice. Tak, tapi kalau saya nak buat macam tu tak boleh sebab saya ada the band.
But that would be a good thing tau. Macam how Radiohead, when they did Kid A, they drop guitar. So from there, it's a good, I think it was a good exercise for the rest of the band members to find, okay, what is my function in the band? Is guitar my only tool? Interesting lah. So kejap, apa Bjork punya album Yes, Medula. You should check that out. Dengar je lah, jangan be influenced, but yeah.
Why can I be influenced? Okay.
Yeah.
Some people have said this is the Beyonce at her peak, and I listen to it macam dia dengar sebab Beyonce lah. But also macam suara dia unpolished, it's very raw, it's very macam all the cracks in her voice you can hear macam oh Mina ni betul-betul bengang dengan lelaki dia ni. And what also attracted me to the album was kawan saya who is also a musician, Lea Ism. Hi Lea Ism. Dia cakap Beyonce before a performance or before a tour or like every day or something like that, she would run for 2 hours singing her entire discography. Gila kan? Macam how do you have the stamina to do that? So I was like, okay, I need to be a Beyonce. Although physically right now I'm not. I need to go there. This is why Beyonce is Beyonce. I want to be a Beyonce. And I want to age like a Beyonce juga. So what she does is she doesn't say shit like on her Instagram kan. Dia post gambar macam ada satu gambar ni. Gambar dia dengan like a CGI Nala Lion King kan. Dia tak caption pun. But everyone knows what it is. You just drop that picture. Kau tak payah. Dia antara all the cast in Lion King, she's the only one who doesn't do press tour. She's the one who doesn't do shit. Just like drop a picture. That's it. She's a queen lah. Dia lagi queen daripada, this is going to be controversial, lagi queen daripada Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift was never, not even a princess kot, if you ask me.
I think she's a princess lah. She's at least a princess. Princess rakyat.
Ya ke? I tak rasa that rakyatness in her. Yeah.
Rakyat, because you're not a Swiftie. If you're a Swiftie, you will feel the rakyatness.
Really?
Macam she's, dia ada Tumblr and she talks to fans. She personally invite fans to her house for listening parties like to her album kan. So Beyonce is the queen.
Team Beyonce.
Taylor Swift is a princess. I said what I said. Okay. I had a queen face.
Really
I had a queen face tapi saya tak ingat semua benda yang saya dengar. The one thing that I remember was satu lagu je. Bicycle, I want to ride my bicycle. Lagu tu je saya ingat. Padahal like, I had a whole queen face. Why cows eat grass? Ada apa ni? So there are like singles from a bunch of bands, current bands. Ada Fatalis, ada Ramayan, The Last.
What are your thoughts about compilation?
Compilation I think it's a good introduction to macam let's say orang nak Korek Fizikal lah macam oh shit aku tak tahu nak dengar local band mana. You give a compilation ni ke Hiram ni satu interpretasi so that you get the taste of each band and how they sound like, the styles. So you know what to pick from. Like, sure, this day and age you have Spotify, but I don't think there's a tasteful curator for local bands. Macam dia akan jadi either computer generated or macam with most plays ke apa. There's no proper curation lah.
Dulu when the scene first started, it's all about the compilation. Sebab nak record EP, nak record EP tak ada duit.
Ya, mahal.
So when you have to, semua band collect, then do a compilation. So that's how you get to know about bands. Aku suka band ni, so band ni main gig. Because I know the sound and stuff. Adalah demo, but bila selalunya compilation tu, dia punya peranan penting lah.
Yes. I think another peranan ni ialah dia macam, it builds a sense of community lah. Like you know one, you know all. You don't just like listen to one band from the album. Mafis! Ini saya lupa nak beli sebab dia keluar tahun lepas. And it's I think it's cheating that their sound is good because they're technically family. So they get to like practice at home. Jom practice pukul 2-3 pagi. Like, you don't have to drive out to the studio. You just like pergi studio kan sebab dia ada studio sendiri. So it's cheating ah. That's why it sound good. But it's unfair to other people. Dia macam impatient sisters ah. Sorry Kina. Impatient sisters macam unfair gak sebab dia orang adik-beradik boleh practice kat rumah. But I want to buy this. Toko Kilat, I think Toko Kilat is nice. It's sebab dia macam they're trying to break away from They Will Kill Us All lah. At least Edwin lah was trying to do that. It's a nice venture, I think, Toko Kilat. I should also buy this. Iqbal. I like this. I like this packaging so much. Sebab dia macam bila buka like you feel like you're opening a mainan and then dia ada
terbalik kan?
Terbalik kan? Jadi apa?
Tengoklah betul.
Malaysian pop quiz.
Takkanlah tak nak.
Oh my god! Serious? Oh my god, that is so smart. Wait, did you notice this?
Dalam review Uncle dia cakap kot.
Sumpah tak perasan tu. I really respect siapa yang design. Siapa dah design? Fry design. Power je. I like this because of the album design and also it's akhirnya Iqbal M keluarkan album. What do you think of the album?
Dah review dah kat review Uncle.
Alah. In a nutshell.
It's a good start lah, tu je.
It's a good start.
I keep it as that. Okay, one of the things yang aku ada issue dengan bands, local bands, right? Yeah. Macam it took them too long to put out an album or an EP.
Costly mah.
No, macam sometimes is costly satu hal, but macam it could also be because the perfectionism tu. But to me, selagi kau tak bawa keluar, kau tak boleh grow.
Betul.
You need to put it out, okay, then you move on.
That is true.
Yeah, so kalau kau nak tunggu, then ayolah macam after so long anticipation, then kau keluar tu je.
Faham.
So but this is that's why I say it's a good start. It goes back to kat mana dia nak bawa benda ni pergi apa ni. Yeah, so you need to put it out.
Yes, that is true. So put out your album.
Yeah, single ke apa.
Don't hold back. What are you holding back for?
To quote M. Nasir.
Unless kalau takut kena kritik lah.
Alah, takut kena kritik tu. Aku cakap takut kena kritik duduk rumah lah.
Okay. Next one is this. Bil Musa, Young Adults. I think what I like about Bil is her songwriting is actually very nice. And how she sings, dia punya diction tu sangat sedap. Like she pronounce words like wholesome in a wholesome way. That's what I like about it. And dia punya writing, like she has a lot of songs. I like this is like a sort of like almost like a guilty pleasure because some of my friends like don't agree with this product. But I was like, I don't care. This is a very chill album. This is the album that I listen to. I think that I can listen to without digging into the production. So macam boleh dengar dengan
to chill, to wind down.
To wind down. Yes, to wind down. This is the album to wind down.
Okay, nanti maybe I check it out.
But you might be too old for this.
Really, yeah?
And I don't know.
I listen to Billie Eilish, so I don't think I'm too old.
Okay. Bolehlah try. Okay, ZRV Ghostbird. If you talk about band or artis Malaysia yang berjaya di luar negara, you cannot not mention ZRV. Either Yuna or ZRV, dua tu je. This album, dia macam mana? It makes you, despite the hustle and bustle in the city or in your life, like stress or depressed ke apa, this album was the album that macam calm me down.
This album ke dia punya first album? Which one?
This album.
Yeah.
I like this album more than the first album. First album tu kira macam an introduction sebab dia ada kantoi apa semua tu kan. This is more like cohesive. Sebab dari awal sampai habis dia macam ada that one underlying theme. Whereas the first album dia macam I have a bunch of songs. Nah, it's an album. Book of Morris Johnson, Semua lagu Layana. If I listen to one song, I have to listen to the entire album. Rasa macam cheating, macam tak boleh, kena dengar lagu lain juga. This is the
type of album.
The type of album I have to listen to everything.
Yap, inilah dia hasil korekan Taka dekat Teenage Shade Records. Mafis, Ada Angin dan Hati. Betul Ada Angin dan Hati?
Yes, Ada Angin dan Hati.
Regional Spectre, Soviet Kiss.
Nostalgic Reasons.
Rufus Wainwright, One.
Also Nostalgic Reasons.
And then Taka suruh aku recommend 2 album.
Yes.
So aku recommend Nouvelle Vague. Dia punya debut album. Sebab Nouvelle Vague ni, diorang French punya band yang diorang banyak cover lagu-lagu post-punk, punk. They even have a song ya.
Too drunk to
Yeah, it's a Jack Kennedy's punya song. You check it out. Okay. And then of course ni must listen. Sonic Youth.
Sonic Youth,
Dirty. Ramai orang cakap Daydream Nation is dia punya best album, but I would suggest you to start with this.
Okay, I'll start with this then.
Alright. So Taka, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for this.
Alright. Till the next episode. Ciao.
Bye.